Hey there, Dr. JP Guidry here. I want to talk a little bit about pre-round warm-ups. It's a very simple, easy thing we can do to improve our health, improve our performance, get a little more speed out of our golf swing, and just prepare ourselves from the rigors of playing a 18-hole match. Whether that's for fun, whether that's in competition, and especially if you're playing a longer day, 27, 36 holes, things like that. So, the typical kind of stereotype golfer, pulls up 10 minutes before their tee time, cracks open a beer, hits a few balls, makes a few chips and putts, goes to the first tee. The reality is we don't need a lot. We don't need a long warm up, 5 to 10 minutes. We just need to do the right things, and we need to do something to get our body moving before we put a club in our hand. So I'd like to recommend things you can do with body weight, things you can do with a club, things you can do with some bands. These are things you can easily keep in your bag, tie to a cart, tie it to something. Don't need a lot to do. So with the bands, we can start kind of working rotationally here. We can speed it up. We can get the upper body warmed up, do some rows, do some pressing, 10, 15, 20 reps on each, just kind of getting the muscles firing that we're going to be using today. Straight arms, things like that. Lower body, just some basic body weight, lunges, working in different planes. Things like that. Again, just getting our leg muscles firing, warmed up, working a little bit before we actually put them to use in the context of the golf swing. If we want to work a little bit of mobility, we can do some rotational stuff, working on some hip, thoracic spine, just getting our body moving. We can do some hip circles. Get those hips moving. Again, just taking our joints through some ranges of motion before we use them. And then lastly, we can just start swinging. So we can flip our driver over, get a little lighter, start making some swings, speeding it up. And again, flip it back regular, make a few swings. Speeding it up. And now we're ready to go, ready to hit some balls. So 5-10 minutes, a little upper body activation, a little lower body activation, a little mobility in the joints we want to move, and get your body moving a little quickly, and you're ready to go. If you have any questions, reach out to me, johnpaul@guidrypt.com. You can always hit me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Guidry Golf and Sport, or Barbells and Birdies.